Hi Virgo, Maya here. I am doing your monthly April 2021 reading. I got a vision for you, so I'm going to explain it quickly and then we get into the Celtic Cross. So I had this very special, very special vision for you. It was exactly like the scene, you know, where Jesus breaks the bread and multiplies it, and then he is able to feed 5,000 people. You know, it's like you had one. You know, Jesus had 5 loaves of bread, but I saw you having 1 loaf of bread and just breaking it, and then it multiplied into all these baskets of bread. And so if you extrapolate it into life, it's like you were in a situation where you didn't have enough. You thought maybe you maybe actually didn't have enough, but then by having complete faith and gratitude and giving thanks to the heaven, you multiplied the resources that you had, so that there were plenty and even more than you could possibly want. And so beautiful vision there. So let us start and see how it translates for you in the Celtic Cross in April 2021. So these readings are a little bit late, but I'm sure that it will be the right time for you to see your reading when you see it. Okay. So you have death crossed by the Four of Wands. At your base, 8 of Cups. Crowning you, the Page of Swords. Recent past, the Knight of Pentacles. Near future, the Knight of Swords. How you see yourself in the situation, the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Environment, the Hierophant. Hopes and fears, the Page of Cups. And outcome, the 6 of Wands. And wow, so yeah. And bottom of the deck, the Hermit, your major arcana, Virgo. So at the center of your reading you have Death, card of Scorpio, major arcana, and the Four of Wands. So this beautiful foundation that is transforming, transitioning. It's not the end at all, because the way it's aspected, it's like there is a beautiful transformation that has to do with a foundation in your life. It could be in your home life. It could be having to do with a romantic relationship. It can be just a very solid, beautiful foundation in your life. It's going to be different for all of you because it's a general reading, but this transformation is being completed here in April around this foundation. So let's see what it has to do with. So in your recent past, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's your element, Virgo. It's earth, it's solid, it's grounded, it's stable, but it's not seeing a lot of progress because the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the whole deck which isn't moving. He's at a standstill, so very slow, steady progress that is not perceivable because it is so slow, you know. In your immediate future, but it's the absolute opposite, because you have this rush of energy, of air energy with the Knight of Swords. So in a situation that wasn't moving, we see something like this rush of energy that is making things move finally, right? At your base, you have the 8 of Cups, so moving away from a situation or moving away from past emotional baggage, turning your back on all these cups that are in the past, and going onto a new journey that leads you to the Nine of Cups, which is total emotional satisfaction, right? This guy is moving away from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups and really finding your own personal emotional fulfillment. And crowning you, you have the Page of Swords. So some news, he's a messenger, right? So some news comes in that really brings this, this slow progress. It brings this rush of energy into this slow moving situation, and giving you news that will move this forward, right? News or communication. It's the start of it because it's a page, it's a young energy, but it's absolutely moving you from this slow moving situation to this rush of energy that we see with the Knight of Swords, and making you able at your base in your subconscious to move away from emotional baggage that is stale, that doesn't serve you anymore, for you to be able to move to your Nine of Cups. The way you see yourself in the situation is this Ten of Pentacles, so this absolute abundance that I was seeing in your vision, right? The Ten of Cups is the card of absolute abundance, the card of legacy. It's the completion of the Pentacle suit. Your element, again, Virgo, has to do with your physical material life. The Ten of Cups speaks of this beautiful, happy home life with the children, the estate, the dogs, the grandfathers. Really, the white picket fence. It's so stable, and it's for the long haul. It's permanent, long-term abundance, right? Coming from a place where maybe you weren't seeing at all any progress in your abundance, in your material life, in your physical life. This beautiful transformation happens, right? That has to do with a very important foundation in your life. This rush of energy that comes in and transforms this foundation. Oh, sorry, there's an airplane. Oh, it's very loud. But it's this rush of energy, right? This big rush of energy. Spirit is just confirming that in the biggest way. Wow, big rush of energy here that transformed this foundation that wasn't moving, that was, stuck. So in your environment, you have the Hierophant, card of Taurus, Major Arcana. So it's like it's it has to do with institutions, with organized religion, with dogma, but also with spiritual guidance. So it's like there's an up leveling here in your spiritual, or your connection to the universe, right? It's like either you have a mentor, a spiritual mentor, or you are absolutely heeding the spiritual guidance that you're getting in your environment. That is really solid, right? And it's this feeling that I got absolutely with your vision. The fact that you are this complete faith that you had in the universe, that by breaking this bread, this one loaf of bread, even though it looked like just one loaf of bread, it's nothing much, right? Well, it multiplied into 1,000 baskets of bread. So this feeling of maybe not having enough, or a situation in your life, a very foundational situation that was stable but wasn't moving, by you being completely faithful, it turns completely full of faith, and really trusting the universe on that. You turn it into this absolute abundance here with the Ten of Pentacles. So your hopes and fears is the Page of Cups. This offering, right? This offering of honest love, of sincere love. Again, I think all this is starting for you in April, but it's gonna go on with you in the months to come. It's like you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with the Hermit, your major arcana. Um, you were in a place, a very quite dark place, right, where you couldn't see any progress, and you couldn't see how to move ahead, right? But this rush of energy due to your gratitude and your faith in the universe comes in, makes you see the light at the end of the tunnel with the Hermit. Maybe you had a time of isolation there, Virgo, being on your own, not seeing a way out, but it's the light at the end of the tunnel, absolutely, with the Hermit, your own major arcana. And this offering, that comes to you from the universe, that keeps multiplying and becoming this full-blown abundance long-term in your life, which is absolutely beautiful, let me tell you. So it's in your hopes and fears, so you are hoping for it and fearing it will not come. But by showing this beautiful faith that you have in this, you turn the wheel. This karmic cycle maybe of lack of being stuck, of not seeing the way forward is over. The wheel is turning in your favor here. It's a completion card again, a 10. So you're really seeing this wheel turning in your favor. This offering is actually here for you from the universe because you believed in that, Virgo. And you have the Six of Wands. You've been having this card a lot, Virgo. This uphill battle that you seem to have been going through, because I saw it in a lot of your readings lately. But this victory, right? It's like this hero of war, this inner hero in you that is just evolving more and more from one reading to the next. So absolute victory, recognition, hero of war, coming back from battle, being hailed by the townspeople, having the laurels of victory on his head. So absolute victory here for you in your outcome. Wow, Virgo. So let me just clarify some of these to get a bigger picture. So really, like in your vision, you not having enough, this stalemate or this lack of progress, or so slow that you can't perceive it in a situation in your life in the past, having to do with a very big transformation and transition in your foundation that is now really, with your faith, with your absolute belief in the universe, your innate gratitude turns into this beautiful card of abundance and legacy for you long term. This victory, being able to leave all this in the past and get complete emotional fulfillment with this rush of energy, because to multiply the bread, there has to be energy, a rush of energy that is put into this bread to be able to multiply it. And that's exactly what you're getting here in April, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and really turning all this karmic cycle that you were in your favor. Wow. So let's just clarify some of these. So I'm going to clarify what this foundation is about. So please, Spirit, please clarify, yes, the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. The Knight of Swords, in the near future, this rush of energy that comes in to sort of wash away this stuckness that you were in. The Three of Wands and the Star. Wow. And now let me get more cards for your outcome. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Virgo, for me this is absolutely your card. And the Tower and the Emperor. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. So this rush of energy that comes in your near future has to do with your ships finally coming in. This abundance now that you can see happening in your life. It can have to do with anything. It could be in your work life, in your home life, with family and friends, your relationships. It's going to be different for all of you. But you are absolutely seeing these ships coming in finally. And the Three of Wands is full of passion. He's not showing any impatience there. And he has an absolute faith that these ships are coming in, right? This again, this theme that you absolutely kept your faith, your trust in the universe, and that's why you're absolutely getting your ships here and seeing your ships coming in, Virgo. And this absolute healing, this alignment, again, this wish fulfillment that we see with the star, Major Arcana, card of Aquarius. This foundation has to do with your passion, with your creativity, fire energy here, Leo, Sag, Aries. So because you took action, the Queen of Wands is filled with faith. She knows exactly her worth, and she goes for it. She takes action in the most beautiful way. So this Page of Pentacles start this new beginning in your physical life, and it happens around this beautiful foundation that you have after it's being transformed completely. And we see you here, you know, clarifying the Six of Wands, this beautiful victory that you get. All these breads, all this bread multiplying, these baskets of bread, this abundance that you got just out of sheer faith and gratitude. You've worked on that, absolutely, Virgo. In the past, you've been working a lot on that. This is absolutely your card. It has to do with earth. This guy is passionate about what he's doing. He's crafting these pentacles with love and faith and care. That completely shakes this foundation that we saw, this transformation in the foundation that is at the center of your reading, doing away with any energy that didn't pertain or that you all grew here, you know, this lack or mentality or maybe poverty consciousness or anything that was, you know, stopping this foundation to finally complete. It happened, it was violent, it was brutal, it was, you know, big, but you absolutely took that in stride with the Emperor here, Major Arcana Aries. You completely taking the lead of your life in your hands. He's a natural born leader. He leads with wisdom, with compassion, with absolute faith again, and you know, showing up as the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. You are completely you know, it's really like this loaf of bread that is multiplying. Whatever you know, lack or obstacles or you know, whatever was impeding you from progressing in the past, from putting all this emotional baggage behind, now you're doing it, and the transformation is complete. You are the emperor within his full abundance. So wow, beautiful reading, Virgo. I hope this was clear enough for you. I hope it helps, and I'll see you soon. Bye.